Okay guys, so before we get started, I know you already did your matches with the number of ways to make 7, all 3 of them, and I can't wait to see your work. Before we start our application problem, I want to make sure you have all the materials you'll need for our concept development portion. So you need your calendars that I sent home at the beginning. Your 10 frame will be a really good tool. Your whiteboard, you're going to use this insert today. We're going to use this one today with the number bond and the number sentence. And you need your cubes. So now, as we get started with this, get that good old learn book. We're going to page 117. 117. So 117 are the digits in that number. Looks just like this. Remember, I'm going to read it. You'll work through it. Then we'll work through it together. And if you have a different answer, or even the same answer but a different way, you have space right here on the back side of this piece of paper to work it out again. See? Very convenient. All right. So this reads, there are 10 swings on the playground and 7 students are using the swings. How many swings are empty? Draw or write a number sentence to show your thinking. Use a sentence at the end to answer today's question. How many swings are empty? Alright, so it's even prompting us to use a complete sentence answer when we're done. Okay, so like I said before, go ahead and pause and work this out for about 3 minutes and then we'll start up together. Okay. There are 10 swings on the playground and 7 students are using the swings. How many are empty? Draw or write a number sentence to show your thinking. So, let's start with a number sentence. In this problem, which information are we given first? A part or the whole? Excellent, we're given the whole. So we'll write our number sentence to reflect that. We're going to write that 10 is equal to the number of swings, so 10 swings is equal to 7 swings being used plus some still empty. Plus the ones that are still empty. We know 7 are being used and we know some are empty. But the first thing we were told was that there were 10 swings on the playground. Remember, this is all about swings. I'm going to write swings. 10 swings. 7 used plus how many are empty? How many are empty? Okay, so we can count 1. We can draw a picture. We can use our dot cards. Let's count 1. Okay, so putting the part we know in our head and then counting up to the whole. So 7. All right. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now tell me how many swings are empty? Correct. 3. 3 swings are empty. 7 used plus 3 empty means that how many swings are empty? 3 swings are empty. 3 swings are empty. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to do our work a little different today. I'm going to explain what's happening and then I'll show you what I mean, okay? Alright, so today you may have noticed we're starting a new topic. We're talking about what the equal sign means. And you've heard me express before that the equal is really more of a balance or a scale. It's telling you that whatever's on this side is the same as what's on this side. So we're going to practice with that today. Are you ready? Okay. So like in these pictures here, the example says that 4 plus 1 is equal to 3 plus 2 because we're reading it as it is written. They're showing us an illustration, so 4 red cubes and 1 yellow cube is equal to 3 red cubes and 2 yellow cubes. Well, at the end of the day, on this side, there are how many cubes? 5. And on this side, there are how many cubes? So that means this is the same as that. This matches that. This is balanced with that. They are equal. So let's practice a few of these using our tools that I told you would need today. Come on. Okay guys, so let me show you what I mean when I say that we're using the equal sign to represent balance. So let's start with our 10 frame and our counters. I want you to place your counters on your 10 frame, yellow side up. Put all of them on yellow side up. Okay. Okay. So when you do that, you see it is full, correct? Which means you have 10 counters. Let's turn 2 counters over. You see we have 8 yellow and 2 red, making our whole of 10. That did not change. I didn't get more counters. I didn't lose any counters. Watch what happens if I flip one more counter over. Okay. Let me get up all the erasers with my finger. It's not acting right. Now we have 7 yellow and 3 red, as you see here. If I continue with that and making those changes one at a time, the number of counters I have never changes, which means that I could say that this 7 yellow plus 3 red is the same as 5 yellow and 5 red, because my whole is unaffected. My whole does not change. Let's practice with some different ones using continue using our counters and our cubes. Okay, so we have here our whiteboard. Alright, let's do, let's try, I'm going to use this cubes this time. We're going to say 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2. If you prefer to use your counters, that's fine. I'm going to use cubes so we can see some different coloration, okay? So 5 and 2. 5 and 2, correct? And I put these together, that will give me my whole. My whole is 5, 6, 7. Good. My whole is 7. Now, what happens instead of 5 green and 2 white? I have 6 green and 1 white. Does my whole change? Does my whole change? Well, let's check. Let's build both towers, because now we see 6 and 1. But is it 7? Let's check. So my first group was 5 and 2. I had 5 and 2, and I concluded that had a value of 7. Now you want to tell me that 6, did I just write? That's not my, hold on. That had 5 and 2, and we concluded, oh, this is not acting right, hold on. What am I missing? Okay, let's keep going. We said 5 and 2 was 7. We agreed upon that. Now I'm trying to tell you that 6 and 1 is also 7. What do you notice about the lengths of my two groups of cubes? My cubes, that this is one group that's a whole and this is another group that's a whole. Correct. They are the same, which means that 5 plus 2 is equal to 6 plus 1. These are equal in their total value, their whole value. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. What if we started with 7 and we added 2? Let's build that with cubes. So 7 green plus 2 white, counting on 7 in our head, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. My whole is 9. Good. Now, let's build another way to make 9. Let's build another way to make 9. So we said 7 and 2 was definitely 9. Well, what about 6 and 3? Is that 9? Let's find out. Let's use our cubes to find out. 6 and 3. Let's put them together like we do all parts, 6 and 3 whole, and let's compare. Again, they are the same length, the same number of cubes, which means that 7 and 2 has the same value as 6 and 3. Watch me write. So let's write that as a number sentence. We're actually going to write this below here. So we said that 7 plus 2 matches with, or is the same as, has the same value as 6 plus 3. 7 plus 2 is equal to 6 plus 3. Great job. Now, let's practice with some examples out of your Succeed book, the Succeed homework book. We're going to pull some examples out of here. You can't see it. There you go. That Succeed book for us to work on together. It's going to be on page number 73. So, come on, let's go! Okay, so like I said, this is coming out of your Succeed book. If you want to write along with me, this is where you have that option to choose to just watch or to interact with me with the content. Whatever's going to allow you to be the most successful. It is in that Succeed book, like I said, page number 73. The Succeed book has the picture of the bedroom on it, and page number 73. We're going to match the equal dominoes into number sentences. Matching the equal dominoes into number sentences. So the way this is positioned is that each domino, that line in the middle of the domino, is showing your two hearts. So what I want us to do is to write our number sentence as depicted on these dominoes first, and then we'll find their matches. So for this domino, let's read it. What is the first part? 3. And what is the second part? 6. So here we see 3 plus 6 is equal to something. We don't know yet. One of these dominoes in this column is going to match with this domino. Let's look at this domino. What are the two parts depicted on this domino? Good job. I know. Yes, you noticed it's double. There's the same part twice, which means they're doubles. And what is that value? 4. Great job. So 4 plus 4 is equal to something. We don't know yet. Well, we know 4 and 4 is 8, but which other way to make 8 am I pairing it with? And that's what you're doing with these true number sentences. With one number sentence being equal to another number sentence, you're identifying different ways to make the whole, just like with the ways to make 7 fluency activity you did today and even yesterday. So that's how that works. So looking at this last one here, next to the letter C, what are the two parts from here? 6 and 4. And we already know that's a way to make 10. So one of these dominoes here must also be equal to 10. Okay? So 6 and 4 is equal to. Okay, let's find out. Let's figure out what goes with what. And as a matter of fact, you know what? I know it's the bottom, but we're going to start here because we're really comfortable with our ways to make 10. Which domino is depicting 10 in a different way? Which domino do you see is depicting 10 in a different way? So what you're going to do to figure that out is count up all the dots because they're given to you. Let's count up all the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, wait a minute. Notice this domino? It's doubles again. It's 2 of the same part. So if this is 5, then this is 5. And we know 5 and 5 is a way to make 10, which means 6 and 4, 5 and 5. Because we're making 10. So 6 plus 4 is equal to 5 plus 5. Good job. Okay, earlier when we were looking for that way to make 10, we said that this domino has a total whole value of 8. That whole being 8, means that this has the same number of dots, the same number of pieces, the same value as one of the dominoes from the left. Which one on the left did we say also has a value of 8? Excellent job. The 4 and 4. So 4 plus 4 is equal to these parts 5 plus 3. 4 plus 4 is equal to 5 plus 3 because 4 plus 4 being 8 and 5 plus 3 being 8. 8 is equal to 8 again. Great job. Which means this last one, these two have to be a match. And what are the parts depicted here? We know one of them is 0. Let's write that first because we know it's 0. It's nothing there. 0 is our number word to say nothing. How many is on this other side? What is the other part? One part is 0. The other part is 9. Good job. Like I said, this came out of your Succeed book. It was optional for you to write with me. For some, that is helpful to do with me. For others, they're better watching. It's about providing that opportunity for you to choose what's going to make you the most successful in the situation. And for what we see, let's read these number sentences as they are written. 3 plus 6 is equal to 0 plus 9. Does that check out? 4 plus 4 is equal to 5 plus 3. Does that check out? And 6 plus 4 is equal to 5 plus 5. We're still good? Okay. Alright, so like I said, this was our practice with the numbers without our cubes. We already did our cubes practice. But now the question is, what are you supposed to do with this new information? Well, you are going to get back into your Learn book, the same book we used for our application problem. You're going to get back into your Learn book, and you're going to complete your problem set on page 119. 119. 119 are those digits. I'll show you. see. You're going to create number sentences on the front to match the plates of fruit, noting that in the middle is the equal sign because you're putting the two, you're comparing this arrangement of fruit to this arrangement of fruit, and they should be balanced. We're going to do the back side, which allows you domino practice. They turn their dominoes this way, the other dominoes were that way. Same thing. You only need to work on that for 10 solid working minutes. Not 10 minutes that include a bathroom break, not 10 minutes that include a snack, 10 solid working minutes. And then when you're done, just boop, right on over to the next slide so that you can complete and turn in your exit ticket. Yay! And it reads, use math drawings to make the pictures equal. Connect them below with an equal sign to make true number sentences. So they gave you the first picture. They want you to create the second picture, the second parts of the oranges and bananas. And here it says shade the equal dominoes, which means you're going to color in two of the dominoes. And then write the number sentence to match the parts that are given, that you've chosen to be equal to each other. Well, that's all I have for today. Of course, like as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye!